Oh, not at all. Going through a very rough patch. If you must know, I think you're handling it very well.
I wouldn't call my performance this afternoon handling anything well. Oh, I'm sorry. I've just messed everything up.
So I lost a sale. It's my fault anyway. I shouldn't have asked you to be there in the first place.
Look, does every buyer really go through that, though?
Oh, pretty well, thank you. In fact, the Webbs are milder than most. It's just their way of getting the price down.
And do you think I've scared them off for good?
Well, they did seem pretty keen. Would you like me to give them a call?
All right.
John!
I know it's 11:30, so what am I doing here at this time of night?
Well, yes, that's about it.
Well, I got halfway through these and I got bogged down. I'm bushed, Anne. They're full of inconsistencies.
That's what Wentworth's about, I'm afraid. Do you want some help?
Do you mind?
No, of course not, as long as you don't mind me looking like this.
Mind? I insist on it. You're very beautiful, Anne. You always have been.
Well, thank you. Now, what about these files?
Look, I can't lie to you. They were an excuse to come here. You know how I feel, don't you? How I've always felt.
No, I didn't. I'm not unhappy to hear you say that, but there's something I have to tell you first, and I don't think I could tonight. Do you mind?
Whenever you like. Good night.
Aren't you having any brekkie, Jude?
No, love, my stomach's still a bit shaky.
Oh, you should eat, Jude. Well, Mummy always said breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Quite right, 2 picks gets the old brain ticking over.
Yeah.
Get more than me brain ticking over, believe you me.
Quiet, everybody. Governor wants to speak with you.
I'm sorry to interrupt your meal, but I thought you'd like to know I've been in touch with the department about your demands. The situation's now under review as far as the upgrading of working conditions is concerned, but they're not prepared to take any action until you return to work.
Mrs. Reynolds, I'd like to say something.
And you can tell the department that we're not doing a thing until that lousy machinery's thrown out.
One machine was dangerous and it's been repaired.
Yeah. How long before the rest of them pack up?
I'm sorry. You've heard the department's decision. The choice is yours. Good morning, ladies.
Yeah, well, what about our decision, eh? Yeah, exactly. We all know how the department works. If they can get out of spending money, they will. Lousy machinery's only the half of this. And striking's the only thing we got to use against them. I say we hang in there. You with me?
Yeah, all right. Well, maybe Reb should talk directly to the department. I mean, she's very convincing, isn't she?
Yeah, maybe she is, but I still don't trust her. You, Jude?
No, well, I think the other women do.
Hey, Parker, the governor wants to see you.
Oh, what the do, Miss Ferguson?
You'll find out.
Did you lag on this time, Dunbar?
Oh, you can go too. She wants to see you also, Hunt.
I wonder what that was all about.
Probably just about Frances.
Oh, poor Kath. I hope she's not in any more trouble.
I think we're all in trouble.
Morning.
Morning.
Sleep well?
Like I haven't slept for months. It was blissful. How did you do it?
Don't you remember?
All I remember is going to bed and waking up this morning feeling completely rested.
There we are, then. Good food, good wine, enjoyable company. It's a sure remedy for insomnia.
I suspect there was far more to it than that.
Trade secret, but I'm glad it worked. Look, as a thank you, I think you should have dinner with me tonight.
Well,
And I won't have to rush off and do paperwork this time.
you don't have to twist my arm. Yes, I'd love it. But on one condition, that you have dinner at my place. Okay?
Wonderful.
Morning, Meg. Dr. Edmonds.
Morning.
Well, I must start my rounds. And thanks again. I feel as though I could take on the place single-handed.
Mrs. Morris has been suffering from insomnia. I gave her some relaxation exercises and she slept like a log.
Good. I just came to tell you Parker and Hunter in my office.
And so to work. You seem a bit tense. If it's because of my clumsiness last night, I'm sorry.
You weren't clumsy, John.
The chemistry's still there. I could feel it. But you suddenly changed. What is it there?
I didn't suddenly change. I've been gradually changing for the past 25 years. Whereas I suspect you haven't changed at all.
Is that so bad?
I don't know. Do you want to see Parker and Hunt?
Of course.
And we've got a right to know what we're doing here.
Shut up, Hunt. You'll find out soon enough.
Didn't even finish me brekkie.
Thank you, Miss Ferguson. Now, ladies, I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Jonathan Edmonds. Doctor, this is Phyllis Hunt.
Hello, Phyllis.
G'day.
And Cass Parker.
Morning, Cass.
Dr. Edmonds has been appointed to conduct some studies here, and you two have been selected to take part.
Is he a shrink?
Watch your mouth, Hunt.
That's all right, Miss Ferguson.
I don't know, Mrs. Reynolds. I don't want no one else messing around inside me head.
Cass, I think you'd better hear why Dr. Edmonds has selected you before you say a definite no.
Well, I don't like the sound of it so far, Miss Reynolds.
Mrs. Reynolds, could I have a word with these women alone?
Yes, of course. I'll be in the staff room if you need me. Miss Ferguson will wait outside.
Well, this is a bit cozier. Now, Cass, why don't you tell me what you're worried about?
Well, you might try and send me to one of them special hospitals like Miss Ferguson was going to do.
She wouldn't have had much chance of that. Besides, that isn't my aim at all.
Well, what you here for, then?
I want to find out what was behind you coming here in the first place. When we discover that, I can help you adjust so that you need never see the inside of a prison again. Will you give me a chance?
You sure that's all there is to it?
Positive.
And you reckon you could help?
Yes.
Well, don't sound too bad.
Phyllis?
What's in it for me?
Oh, nice cup of tea. And, any cigarettes you might find lying around on the desk.
Yeah, all right.
Good.
Well, well. Life's just one long smoko, eh? Told Alice to take as long as she likes collecting the maternity stuff.
You know something, Reb, you really amaze me. You really are union material. That was quite a speech you made. Not like you at all.
Yeah, well, someone's got to get us through this, and you're sure not up to it. Pixie, what the hell are you doing? We're on strike, remember?
Oh, I'm just making some curtains for my cell. I'm not being a scum, honestly.
Scab, honey. You mustn't confuse yourself with Reb here.
Oh, good one. You have to do better than that, Bride.
Well, having fun, ladies? There's obviously no point in telling you lot to get back to work.
What did Mrs. Reynolds want? Ah, she wants us to talk to another doctor. Phyllis reckons he's a shrink.
A shrink? Whatever for?
Well, he reckons he can do something for us. Sounds pretty good, eh, Phyllis?
Oh, not bad. We talk and he listens, and according to him, we walk out of here. Solid citizens.
What do you got to talk about to work that magic?
Well, just ourselves. Name's Dr. Jonathan Edmonds. He seems all right, no?
Jonathan Edmonds? I've heard of him somewhere. I can't think where at the moment.
Reckon you're mad having anything to do with a shrink?
Yeah, well, it was a toss-up between spending time with you or him.
I remember. Scott Collins was talking about him, but I can't think why at the moment.
Anyway, he reckons he can stop me losing me temper. You think he could?
Well, I don't know. It's worth a try. I mean, what do you got to lose?
Me temper? Ah! I got you there, Jude.
Hold it, Keane. I want to talk to you.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
A little speech in the dining room.
Pretty good, wasn't I?
Oh, you always did have a big mouth, Keane. But what surprises me is the Great White Leader Act.
So I'm ambitious.
Yeah. Getting the women on side while Desmond's out of action, that's top thinking.
Bit of a change from Gaffney, wouldn't you reckon?
Maybe. Maybe not. There's one thing that's not going to change around here. You take over the business, you take over the expenses.
Meaning?
Meaning, Keane, that I get 50% of the profits. After all, if I'm going to support the new top dog and I don't get paid for my services, I could turn very nasty.
Anything else?
Yes. No